Welcome to Story Station with Words Alive, where every day we read stories together because we know that stories connect us, and learning about the stories of others is a better way for us to understand the world and our place in it and in our relationships. Every day on Story Station with Words Alive, before we read our story, you know the drill. We do two important things to help get ready to take that story in. First, we get our bodies ready with our ears and our eyes and our voice ready to go, and then we'll sing a song about the parts of the book. First, let's get our bodies ready. Let's make that letter C with our hands. Put on your listening ears. Turn up that volume. Whoop! Perfect. Now let's put on our investigator eyes. Make a letter O with your hands. Bring them to your eyeballs and screw in those peepers nice and tight so we don't miss any of the illustrations. Now, let's turn on our responder voice. Great! This story is so funny, and I can't wait to hear what you think when we read it. Oh, now that our bodies are ready, we'll sing that song about the parts of the book so that we can remember what some of the important jobs are, like the author and the illustrator. The song we're gonna sing is sung to the tune of Farmer in the Dell. Da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, over and over. Are you ready? Let me hear that beautiful singing voice. La 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 la. Let's go. The title's on the front, the title's on the front. Hi-ho, biblio, the title's on the front. Open it up. Let's find some words. The author writes the words, the author writes the words. Hi-ho, biblio, the author writes the words. The illustrator draws, the illustrator draws. Hi-ho, biblio, the illustrator draws. The spine binds the book, the spine binds the book. Hi-ho, biblio, the spine binds the book. And now it's time to read, oh now it's time to read. Hi-ho, biblio, now it's time to read. You're getting so good at that. And I bet you saw what we're gonna read. I bet you saw the title already. This story today is called The Legend of Rock, Paper, Scissors by Drew DeWalt. You might know him from super cool stories like The Day the Crayons Quit. The Legend of Rock, Paper, Scissors was illustrated by Adam Rex. What a team. I know I say it almost every time we read a story together on Story Station, but I think this one's my favorite, and you're gonna find out why. Friends, the legend of rock, paper, scissors is an interesting idea. Tell me about what legends are. What do you know about legends? What is a legend? Yeah. A legend is an old story we tell, sometimes about the way it explains something. But the interesting thing about a legend is that even though we may have told it over and over and over again, and lots of people know it, it's legend because we can't quite prove that it happened. We don't necessarily have evidence to prove that the story happened the way we tell it. So legends are stories we hold on to in our communities and in our cultures, but they may not always have facts. They may not always be based in fact. But that doesn't mean they're not fun. So let's read what happens in Rock, Paper, Scissors. And then when we're done reading, we'll play Rock, Paper, Scissors at the end. The Legend of Rock, Paper, Scissors. First comes Rock. Long ago, in an ancient and distant realm called the Kingdom of Backyard, there lived a warrior named Rock. Rock was the strongest in all the land, but he was sad because no one could give him a worthy challenge. Rock traveled to the mysterious forest of Over by the Tire Swing, where he met a warrior who hung on a rope holding a giant's underwear. It's this thing right here. Drop that underwear and battle me. You ridiculous wooden clip man! I will pinch you and make you cry, Rock Warrior. Rock versus Clothespin! Rock is victorious. Victorious means he won. And even though he had won, Rock was still unsatisfied. So he journeyed on, that means he kept going, to the mystical tower of Grandma's favorite apricot tree. And there he was met by an odd and delicious fruit. Have you ever had an apricot? Kind of like a peach. You, sir, look like a fuzzy little butt. What? I challenge you to a duel. Then let us battle, said Rock. Rock versus apricot! I will beat you, Rock, with my tart and tangy sweetness. Ah! It looks very intense. Who do you think won? Rock is victorious. There's that word again. I am smooshed. And yet smushing you has brought me no joy. Are you not entertained? He said to all the backyard bric-a-brac that came to look at him. And they were entertained, but the battle had been too easy. So Rock left the kingdom of backyard, still in search of a worthy foe. That means someone who could make him work really hard to win. Meanwhile, in the empire of Mom's home office, on lonely and windswept desk mountain, a second great warrior sought the glory of battle. And his name was Paper. Even though he was the smartest warrior in all the land, he was also sad because no one could outwit him. And he set out across Desk Mountain to find his match. And there he met a large and square monster. Any idea what that square monster might be? Something we'd use in a home office that paper goes in and out? Yeah, printer. And look, other things you might find at a home office. Some stamps and rubber band and a calendar. This story takes place inside someone's home. I gobble up the likes of you and spit them out every day, little Paper. Oh, then taste my fury, giant box monster. Paper versus computer printer! No, not a paper jam! Paper is victorious. Go, Paper. Oh, that's such a good, juicy word. Say it with me one more time. Victorious. That means he won. Having beaten the fiercest fighter on Desk Mountain, Paper climbed down to the pit of Trash Bin, where he battled the most terrifying horde of all creatures in the land. The half-eaten bag of trail mix! Ah! Here they come! Let's see if you recognize any of the ingredients. What do you see in that trail mix? I see maybe some raisins and almonds, maybe an M&M. What do you see? I always eat out the M&Ms first. Paper versus half-eaten bag of trail mix! Ah! Foul wizard! He's blotted out the sun! Run for your lives, laddies! I don't know why they have that accent. Paper wins again. Can no one beat me? And so, with a heavy heart, Paper departed the empire of Mom's home office. I wonder where he's gonna go. At the same time, in the kitchen realm, in the tiny village of Junk Drawer, there lived a third great warrior. They called her, yes, Scissors. and she was the fastest blade in all the land, and she too was unchallenged. And on this day, her first opponent was a strange and sticky circle man. Who do you see? Yeah, the tape dispenser. Let us do battle, you tacky and vaguely round monstrosity. I will battle you, and I will leave you beaten and confused with my adhesive and tangling powers. Ooh, this one's gonna be good. Scissors versus roll of tape. Scissors is, you say it, what's that big juicy word that starts with a V that means they won? Victorious. Nice. Scissors forged on across the kitchen realm to the frigid wastes of a refrigerator freezer, where she met her most fearsome adversaries yet. Adversaries means like a foe or an enemy. Dinosaurs made of frozen breaded chicken. What kind of sounds do you think, what kind of battle sounds do you think dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets make? That's a good one. I have come from the far reaches of kitchen to battle you, oh bizarre and yummy breaded dinosaurs. Bow before child-pleasing shapes and flavors, sword master. No one can resist our crunchy awesomeness. Scissors versus dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets! Dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets win? Oh, not this time, don't let it be. Oh, no, wait. No, they didn't. Scissors is victorious again. Go, Scissors. Am I so good that not even dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets can beat me? And so Scissors, like Rock and Paper before her, traveled beyond her own kingdom, seeking out a challenger who was her equal. Then, one day, in the great cavern of two-car garage, Rock and Scissors came face to face. Two warriors who have never lost came face to face. What is gonna happen? I hope you're wearing your battle pants, Rock warrior. If by battle pants you mean no pants, but I'm willing to fight you, then yes, I am wearing my battle pants, weird scissory one. Rock versus Scissors! Oh my gosh. Friends, if you've ever played rock, paper, scissors, what happens when two people have rock and scissors? Who beats who? Yes, rocks smash scissors. An epic and legendary battle ensued, but ultimately, Rock is victorious. You have made me so happy by beating me. I wish I felt your joy, Scissors, for I have yet to meet a warrior who can beat me. Poor Rock. Hi there. Those are fighting words. Wait, what? Oh my gosh. Okay, now Rock and Paper are gonna battle. If you've played before, if you get Rock and Paper, who wins? Yes. Rock versus Paper! And all Paper had to do was lay on top of Rock. Who knew? This is the best day of my life. Thank you for winning, oh great knight of Paper. Rock was very happy. Well, that's fine for you, but it looks as though no one will ever beat me. Not so fast, Paper. Wait, what? Man, Paper really needs to pay attention. He keeps getting caught by surprise. Last one, friends. When there is Paper and when there is Scissors, who wins in rock, paper, scissors? There's a clue. Yeah. Scissors versus Paper! Snip, snip, snip! You beat me, said Paper. And now he kind of has a smile on his face where she cut him. And the three great warriors hugged each other and danced for joy, and they became fast friends. Now that's interesting, I didn't expect that. Finally, they had each met their matches. They were so happy, in fact, that they began to battle again. Round and round they went in the most massive and epic three-way battle of all time. And it is said that this joyous struggle still rages on to this very day. That is why children around the world in backyards and on playgrounds and yes, even in classrooms still honor the three great warriors by playing rock, paper, scissors. The end. Whoa! What an epic legend! This story, The Legend of Rock, Paper, Scissors, told us about how this author and illustrator thought this game came to be. Remember, we don't have evidence or fact to prove it happened this way, but a lot of people know how to play rock, paper, scissors. So it's fun to think of where they came from. Do you want to play with me? If you've never played before, here's the way you move your hands. You make a rock like a fist. You make scissors, whoop, whoop, by pointing out two fingers and closing them, and you make paper by laying your hand flat. So, if you've never played before, three people play together. Always three people play together. And on the count of three, each of you makes a shape. Rock, paper, or scissors. And then you decide who beats who. And it's just a game, so don't worry about that. But here's how you know who wins. If you make a rock, paper beats you, but you smash scissors. If you make paper, then you beat rock, but scissors beats you. And if you make scissors, you beat paper, but rock crushes you. Okay, on the count of three, we're gonna go. We're gonna say 1, 2, 3, and then we'll make a shape, and we'll see if you beat me, okay? And after you play, put in the comments what your shape was, so that we remember, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ah! Did you beat me or did I win? Oh, you're so good. Thank you for playing with me, friends. The Legend of Rock, Paper, Scissors told us about where this game may have come from, and it was such a silly book. I chose scissors at the end because I liked that she was a lady warrior. You can find this book, The Legend of Rock, Paper, Scissors, on the Words Alive Story Station website, wordsalive.org/storystation, or you can find our playlist on YouTube, Words Alive SD. Every day we read together because it is our favorite thing to do, and we know that reading with you helps us stay connected when we can't see everyone like we normally do. But things are getting better, and every day we look forward to reading with you. Until next time, happy reading. Bye-bye.